you're walking down the aisle of the store or something and they say, "Oh, I want to get that," right? And it just lends itself really well to a conversation about, okay, well, how do you think that you could earn the money to get that? Or, what could you do to make that a possibility if you really want that? And how much do you really want it? And let's talk about it. Something that we've done with our kids, it's a system where if the kids think they really want something, we'll purchase it for them and we'll put it into mommy store so that they don't get it immediately, but they
Oh,
can work
cool.
towards it.
It's,
Or
it's kind of a company store, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like we have, so if it's a new pair of socks or underwear or a shirt for going back to school or a notebook for going back to school, those are very discounted.
Oh,
If it's
sure.
something like a toy, it's probably close to real price if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
if it's something like candy that we're not crazy about them having, sometimes there's a little bit of inflation gouging.
Yeah,
But
sure.
that was more when we had younger kids that we did that. But we still have some younger kids, and they still like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think, well, I love that concept. That's so cool because you're teaching them so many things. You're teaching them delayed gratification, right? You're teaching them the value of money, right? There's also some valuation of, well, how much does this, is this worth or is it not? And do I want to spend this, right? They've got to work to get it. And also, right, you're teaching them just some critical thinking, right? If they're in the store and you want this and you're not solving the problem, but you're like, well, okay, let's think about that. Like, how might you get that? Like, there's so many things that you've wrapped into one sort of simple thing that every kid does with every parent when you're walking through the store. That's really awesome. So kudos to you guy. That's a great strategy. So very cool.